Hey guys, welcome to part 5. I am smoking my northern quail again with the wonderful Balkan flake from Sam Go With. And this installment, we're going to finish up our little grungy restoration. So I got buffer right here behind me. I'm going to put my safety goggles on here. And we're going to polish this guy up and see what we've got. A little bit of white diamond compound here. This is where the shine will start to come out on the pipe. Real light abrasive and a wax base and that compound. And it really brings that surface out nice. I think you guys will be surprised with the transformation here. I hope you can hear me all right. I realize the buffer makes some noise. All right. How's that look? A little better than where we started. Now I'm going to clean that wheel. And one of the limitations with my setup is I've only got one buffer with 2 wheels. So I use one wheel for all my polishing and the other wheel for my waxing. It's not an ideal setup, but as long as you clean the wheel between compounds, it does okay. I mean, there's a mix of the 2 compounds in the wheel, but I haven't noticed any terrible ill effects from doing it this way. Now I'm going to start on the stem. As you can see, the stem, I've gone over that down to about 5,000 grit with my micro mesh and gotten all the oxidation and everything off of it. And I'm using just a rouge compound, like a jeweler's rouge. It's a little more aggressive than the white diamond, and I'm going to use that to bring out the shine. That's the first step here on the stem. I really did this kind of backwards. I should have started with that on the stem and then gone with the white diamond and then the whole pipe together, but that's how it goes sometimes. You get ahead of yourself and it really doesn't matter a whole lot. Now I realize not everybody's got a bumping setup like this, but believe it or not, this buffer, brand new, was only about $40 at Harbor Freight. So if you've got a Harbor Freight close by, you can get a pretty good deal on a good enough buffer to do this with. And I think it was, for $3 more, you get a free 2-year replacement warranty. So if you burn up the motor, just haul it back in there and they'll give you a new one. So that's the first polish on the stem. May or may not be able to see that. I'm going to clean that rouge off of the wheel and go back with a white diamond and polish this whole thing up. Get this stem shined up nice. This pipe is probably going to look better than it did the day that it left the drugstore. Go over the stummel again. When you're doing this, you want to unlike a grinder, you want an unguarded open wheel. You want to work below center on the wheel. And I recommend both hands because it will catch an edge. It will take this thing and rip it right out of your hands and slam it against whatever's behind it. So. Power tools don't give a shit what it eats up. It'll eat you just like anything else. Keep your wits about you. Okay, I'm going to shut that off, and I'm going to just grab a towel here and wipe the buffing compound off of the stem and off of the stummel, and see how we're looking. Oh, I think you guys will be surprised with this. Alright, I've got it polished. It's not waxed, but there's where we're at so far. A little bit of a transformation going on. So let's go back over here to the buffer. Oops. Try not to jar you guys around too much. And this other wheel over here is where I do the waxing. And what I'm using is just a block of pure carnauba wax. It's the same stuff that's in car wax, without the petroleum distillates to make it easier to apply. I mean, it sounds like glass when you tap on it. It's really hard. That's why they use the carnauba wax on a pipe like this. It's got a really high melt temperature. It's a really hard wax, so it holds up pretty well. It's also the same stuff that they use on hard candies to give them a shine. They're like your M&Ms. That nice candy shell. Now it's covered with carnauba wax to give it that nice shine that you've got. It's a food safe ingredient, which is one of the things that I really try to stick with when I'm working on these pipes. Is I like everything to be food grade. That's why I use Everclear instead of denatured or isopropyl alcohol. Go ahead and wax the stem. That'll keep the oxidation at bay. Also gives it a real nice feel between the two. Just makes it feel nice and slick. And I'll reload the wheel with wax a couple of times so that I get a nice coating on the pipe. Stuff really kind of smells like candy. It's kind of neat. If you look around, you might be able to find carnauba locally. It's also called palm wax. It comes from the leaves of the carnauba palm. You want to be real careful when you're doing the rim. That's where it can grab it and jerk it out of your hand. Just using a lighter touch right here. I'll bring that shine out a little bit. Alright. That, as they say, is that. So let's come over here to the bench. Plop my fat ass down on a stool here. Set my camera up. And, oops. Got you guys a little lopsided. Angle you up a little bit. Hey, there I am. Alright. crap, I'm knocking everything around here. All right, I like to just take a terry cloth towel after I wax it. A little hand buff here. That'll get the any remaining like wax dust or whatnot off of it. And get some of the wax out of the crags. Alright, you guys ready to see our completed grungy pipe restoration? This little guy looks better than it did when it was new. There we go. There's the fill we did. Block that light a little bit, I don't know if that helps. Yeah, it's gotten dark on me outside, so I can't take that into natural light, but let's move over here a little bit and see if we can't there we go. How's that look? A little better, isn't it? There's our rim. It's nice and shiny again. It's the back side. And over here is the side that we filled. And there you go. Not too bad, not perfect, but you know what? That little Medico looks better than it did when it left the gas station all those years ago. And it is clean, ghost free, and ready for action as somebody's little knockaround pipe. So there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little series here. If you got any questions, put them down in the comments. I'll try to get back with you. Like I say, I'm no expert, but just a hobbyist. Have a good time doing it. If there's anything I can do to help you guys out on your journey, happy to help. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and there's our grungy pipe, all restored. So, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for the subs, and till next time, YouTube, I'm gonna get out of here and get packed for my work week. We'll see you later.